What's up, guys? Sub-Zeric here, back for another VOD review. Today, we are doing one of these replay VOD reviews. Let me go up to 2x speed, actually, because I think it didn't. Yep, there we go. From Title. So this is shout out to the Meta TFT VOD library. You guys can watch these VODs, any of these VODs, if you want on your own time. Just go to Meta TFT. I think it's Tools VOD library. And you can literally just look at this. I am literally here. I even have my own team planner in here, so it's messing up with Title's team planner. But you know, you can tab around, look at everybody else in the lobby. It's incredible. So today we are going to watch a game from Title. Title did not stream this game, but I did take a look at his match history, and I wanted to watch it because he played a comp that I'm very, very interested in, and that a lot of people have been asking me about. Like literally every time I stream, I get a few people being like, "Hey, have you played this comp? Is this comp good? What's going on?" So we start off here with like kind of a meh opener here. Like we power up this Malphite. I think he was looking for the extra HP one, I guess. Don't find it, so I imagine we are going to sell some of this stuff off. We get to first augment here, and let's look at this. So pumping up, I mean, I actually used to like pumping up a lot into like Ashe style boards, but Ashe a lot weaker this patch, so I doubt it. Probably not going to be Edgelord Crown, I would have to imagine. Hard commit, another one that I'm not the biggest fan of, honestly. Oh, I mean, Living Forge is an easy take for me. Oh, Prismatic Destiny's really good as well, actually. I'm curious to see his take here. I mean, I would just grab, oh my god, these are all really, really tempting. I mean, I would just grab Living Forge because it's Living Forge, but they have nerfed a lot of the artifacts. So is it actually Pris Destiny? I'm excited what Title is going to go for here. Yeah, he does Pris Destiny into at what cost, and we are immediately at level 6 here. All right, so this is going to be quite the start here. We get an okay board down, and we do power up the Callista here, so then bow onto her, and this is gonna be our board. We kind of have a mishmash of everything on this board right now, and we're also holding some extra stuff that we can't hold on to into shop right now, because yeah, I mean, there's just so much that you actually want to play here. Leona makes me really want to get into Battle Academia, so I imagine we're going to fit that. I mean, Katarina even fits in with the Callista if we want to still play that. I mean, this board actually looks pretty good. We don't have 5 BA yet, right? So yeah, I guess this is just going to be, yeah, Katarina here. Ooh, he actually, interesting. So he dropped some stuff. And we powered up. This was Katarina. I think we threw the... No, actually, we threw the power up onto Leona here, right? Because, I mean, a Leona early game is never going to be bad. But you can actually already start to see a kind of an idea forming for Mr. Title here. We're holding onto Katarina pair. We're holding onto this Yasuo. You know, you could just keep an eye on those units, perhaps. Find another Rakan or... Yeah, our second Rakan here at this point. So we're going to continue to sit on this Battle Academia plus Sork board. Obs to play the Yasuo here because it's a little bit better than Sork. Sork, like, what is Sork really doing for our board? Whereas, you know, Yasuo is giving us that one mentor bonus, getting 10% AS into our entire board. Isn't it so cool that I can, like, hover the traits here? Oh, I mean, I love doing these kind of reviews. I mean, you can even, like, you know, if I do a Dish Soap VOD review, I could do one of these, but it is also sometimes cool seeing, you know, when Dish Soap's scouting, what he's, like, looking at and this kind of stuff. Also, oh my god. It looked like we were going to win this fight, and then we just got cleared by a giant, the world's biggest Atrox, too, so... a little bit sad. All right, we're going into carousel here. We do have to kind of, you know, make a decision on what we are going to play because we have to take an item off of carousel that is going to lead us into that. If it is the comp that I'm considering, I think, yeah, he wanted to take Glove, but he didn't actually get the opportunity to take it, so we're forced into Rod here. But now we have Katarina 2, which I do think is potentially enough direction already to think about this new Katarina reroll line. So what are we talking about here? Well, we don't have it yet, but there is actually a new Katarina power-up, which turns her into a mentor. They added this to... It was Katarina. I think Callista has it in her pool as well, and I believe there is one other unit that has it in their pool. But the one that I've really seen people get excited about... Oh, wait, I think it's Katarina Zaya, actually, and then one other unit, because I think it's like, you know, one pairs up with, you know, with Rise for Executioner, one pairs up with Yone for Edgelord, and then I guess, like, what would the... What is the last one? It's not a Juggernaut. Maybe there's a Duelist that it pairs up with. In any case, we don't have to worry about it too much right now, but I am going to worry about it and go pull it up literally while we look at this last fight here. But, I mean, we start the game with a Katarina too. I definitely think it's something that we can consider in a spot like this. It is Callista. It is Katarina, Zaya, and Callista. Okay, so it is those three. And it is called Veteran. So, I mean, we will... likely see this soon, but for now, I mean, we're feeling pretty good about holding on to the Leona stuff here. I mean, I don't think, yeah, he's actually, wow, gonna open sell the Leona here and then pivot into this version of the board. Ooh, this is looking spicy. So, I mean, obviously the Jace, really, really nice here for the mid game. I've heard a lot of people talk about best boards here, so I'm curious to see, and honestly, we can also do an Explorer here, but I want to see the power up here if he does. I mean, I imagine he is going to power up Katarina here. We don't find it. I clicked on the wrong guy. Back to title, repower up, and we find it. There it is, a Veteran here. This unit is a Mentor. We're rolling deep here. Ideally to find one Udyr, right? Because we still don't actually, yeah, this is rough. We kind of have to change our board a lot here. They grant 4% damage amp, and at Mentor 4 gain 35% AD and ability power instead of upgrading their spell. So basically it just allows you to play 4 Mentor and gives you a pretty decent, I mean, 35% AP onto Katarina, not bad here. So yeah, I mean, just a decent Mentor bonus. And I mean, it makes the big thing about this is it allows you to play 4 Mentor before. Oh, that is interesting. Oh, I mean, you just full open reforge this. That is kind of horrifying. Okay. You really want to find one Udyr here, and we do finally find it, so this is big here. And then we're going to pivot to this version of the board, actually. So here, let's reforge. You find Soul Fighter? Maybe there's stuff to do there. Okay. I wanted to look at this, though, which is just a team planner here. Because I wanted to look at like the extra stuff that you play. Because yeah, I mean the stats really like playing stuff like Senna, Akali, Jarvan, Lee Sin. They don't really care that much for the Battle Academia. Yeah, I mean the stats really say go vertical into Executioner, which is what I've heard. Stats on Janna are surprisingly good. I mean she's a cool synergy bot, I guess, with like Rakan eventually. I mean she gives you strategists with Ryze and stuff like that. But okay. This is actually the mid-game board that we're going to play. So already we're actually dropping out of that Battle Academia because obviously we're going to play 4 Mentor. And so you kind of are at a standstill, right? You can either play for 3 Battle Academia here, or you can play Heavyweight, Juggernaut, and Executioner. And I mean, I think the answer is pretty clear here. This is the level 6 board that you are excited to play. You really do want to get Executioner down for Katarina. I mean, it is, I would say, way more important than Battle Academia is getting Executioner in for Katarina. So this is going to be our board. 96 HP with the power of our early at what cost here, spiking us very strong. So, I mean, it's not looking too bad. The only kind of funny thing is you do want to roll on 6 in this comp. It's obviously, you know, you're going for Katarina 3, and then you can go for Koboko 3 at the same level. But we've actually like pre-leveled a decent bit with at what cost here. I mean, I doubt that we're going to naturally level up to 7 before we run out of time, but before we, you know, hit Katarina, but it is kind of hilarious. But yeah, just going to continue here. Katarina BIS on this setup. I think it should still be the same. I guess Nashor's Tooth is a new consideration that you can think about on Katarina. Yeah, I mean, stats actually, it's Hodge, Nashor's Edge of Night. Yeah, that is the other piece of this is that Nashor's is now something that you can build into on this Katarina unit, providing her mana generation, crit. I mean, it's everything a growing Katarina needs. Sadly, you know, we could have actually taken it off Carousel had we found it, but we did not get the belt, so no Nashors for us. But that's the other kind of piece of this that also makes this comp pretty strong is that you can play for it. I mean, these stats on, you know, the stats, like if you have a Hodge plus an Edge of Night, a Nashor's versus a Guardbreaker, it still says Guardbreaker's fine. Like you're not jumping out of bed to play it. Like you would ideally play for the Nashors, but you can make a Guardbreaker in a pinch if you end up in that spot for it. So good to have more flexible itemization on this Katarina unit who, you know, once upon a time you kind of had to have 3 specific items, and now this is kind of like a 4th item that you can look at, which is really cool. I mean, JG is even like almost acceptable. All right, another power up here. I imagine is going to go onto Mr. Buko here. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the Golden Gloves one at 3-6, but hilarious enough. And he actually, wow, we're looking at just pushing 7 here. Is the idea. We're not even going to roll anymore on level 6. We're just going to roll on 7. I mean, there is upside to rolling on 7, is that you can look for Udyr 3, you can look for Yasuo 3 as well, and just make this a full-on 2-cost, 3-cost reroll comp. It's a little scary. Like, I would be quite afraid to push 7 here, but it's a constant kind of struggle between, you know, do you want to push level in spots like this, or do you want to like roll more on 6? I will say we're probably not going to go for Yasuo 3 just because he is he's the odd man out on this board. He is usually the unit that you are cutting here, just because you do have to cut a mentor. There's no 5 mentor on this board. So usually, you know, you're going to cut the Yasuo for the Rise. But we can certainly go for Udyr 3, especially in a world where Udyr is less contested these days. So going to roll down here. Yeah, is holding on to the Janna as the in here finally, well, not even finally, but pretty quickly picks up the Rise here. And we are going to move the Nashors over there and then leave the Spark there. Going to get 4 Executioner in on this board. Yeah, looking nice with the Rise here. And yeah, this is going to be the way that we played. So this is exactly what we talked about, is 4 Mentor and then as many Executioners as you can play. 5 Executioner. I think someone was telling me 5 Executioner plus Katarina has a very good average. Yeah, if you hit Katarina 3 with 5 Executioner. Okay, they were saying it averages in the 2s, which I think was just a lie, but 3.45 it says averages. So pretty good here. All right, unlimited power. It's not great because you already kind of have heal cut built into this comp, but I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, you got to build it. You got to take it here. And it is items for Rise, which isn't too bad here. We are kind of trying to, I think, at the Edge of Night last item on Katarina here. We moved power up here looking for something better. I mean, I am still a big fan of playing for Unstoppable any chance you get. We do pick up Atomic here, which is just going to be more damage onto this board. I mean, it seems pretty good, actually, the burst from Katarina plus the burst from Koboko. Only downside is our front line is looking a little lacking here, and we don't have another power-up remover, actually. I mean, obviously, we're good on Katarina power-up, but I do kind of foresee us moving this Koboko power-up again later, especially because, you know, Atomic scales with how much HP you have and how long you live, and he has no items right now. I honestly, I didn't even hate the Gigantify, the CC one, Hugify. It's something of Phi. I don't know why I'm blanking on it right now. But I don't think it's actually that great here, because you can't itemize him, but I do think it's better than this, you know? It's just the question is, can you make Koboko survive? All right, sword open here for Edge of Night. We want to pick it up. We are still last pick Carousel, which is kind of hilarious, but Chain is not the scariest component to get, and we do actually finally get it here. Awesome. And then we can move just the Spark over to Mr. Buko here. So not too bad. 2 off cat, so I fully expect we find another cat on the way to 40 gold. We will send it. We are also just not at all entertaining the idea of going for Udyr 3. Do you even want to entertain this idea for Senna 3? I don't think so. Yuck. This roll down actually pretty rough. And the second we pick up the Yarvin, we do place him onto this board. Fits really, really nicely as well with just everything that you got going on. Like I said, you get the strategist in normally with Jarvan, and then, you know, Janna could be another strategist later, I guess. But the nice thing is you also get Mighty Mech. So the board fits together beautifully here. This is just the kind of very standard level 7 board. I mean, I actually could maybe see this being kind of a level 7 version of a 2-cost reroll comp, just because of the spike that is level 7. Like, being able to play all of this, you cannot fit this board on 6. I mean, you can do this board minus the Jarvan, but then you're missing out on Mighty Mech and Strategist. So it's an interesting idea. When you're close enough to Katarina, just say, okay, we'll push levels. Also, that is a Varus 2 that we are fighting here. I mean, I guess it is a double Prismatic Lobby, but this is horrifying here. Yeah, we're gonna take another loss here. My God. I mean, what happened? I mean, we're not Koboko 3, and you know, we still have level 8 to push, which is another Executioner, and we still, I do think, have probably a better power up to find. Also, I mean, the level up from the Callista also gives us the Soul Fighter back in, so it's kind of an even better level up than it normally would be. But yeah, I mean, we want to finish off Mr. Buko item here. I mean, you have Crown Guard if you don't mind it. Okay, we do hit and we do level. This is a huge spike for us. And then, I mean, I don't mind Crown Guard and then Senna item here. Yep, Crown Guard. And then, oh, he's actually gonna make TG, move the power up. I guess we're gonna have to go back to Tankzilla here. Oh yeah, Tankzilla, Gigantify. It's like a Magic the Gathering card, I think. Rotate into a Kale board who also has a Lee Sin too. Okay, I mean, we might lose this fight as well. I mean, he made it to 9 somehow. Okay, I mean, down to 23 HP. But we are still very strong. Like, I want to say, you know, sometimes in TFT, when you lose a bunch of fights in a row, we're on a 5 loss streak here, you get the idea of, like, am I really weak? Does this comp suck? But sometimes you did just legitimately rotate into, like, insanely strong boards back to back to back. I mean, this will be a good test for our setup, because this is like an okay board from Darth Noob here. So we'll see how Katarina does here. Ooh, this is a very close fight. Can Koboko clutch it out with the Rise at the end? Oh my God, that was a close fight. Okay, we're gonna lose this fight. Drop down to 12 HP. We do really, really need Rise 2 at this point. I mean, I will say from watching this game so far, comp looks fine. I mean, obviously it's not like the most insane spot I've ever seen. We took kind of econ augment and hit still pretty late. But I mean, we are going to need to win some fights. This is a Kaisa Darius board as well. Can Katarina clutch it out? Oh my god. Okay, she does. I mean, the Edge of Night also another nice little animation there because we are using the this fight is going to time. Bapsera. Oh, Bapsera has a fan service setup. Okay, so yeah, his fights are often going to go to time. I mean, you can take another TG if you love TG so much. You could also just take a Senna item, Guard Breaker here. Opts to take the Shojin actually for, I guess for Senna, right? It's not for Rise, is it? I mean, I guess we'll see. But yeah, I mean, imagine it's just, yeah, I mean, it must be for Senna. We're not moving anything else over. I mean, and our other, oh, it actually is for Rise, and we're gonna move Morello over. Yeah, okay. Decent enough. I mean, both of them hit multiple units. Gonna move the TG over to Yarvin here just because it's pretty good. We're also, it's kind of interesting. We're not doing the, oh my god, we just fought. Dono HS is insanely strong here. Oh, Katarina onto the backline though. She's gonna kill one. Can she get to the other? Oh, it's taking so long, but we've gotten through a lot of them. Can she jump out of? Oh my god, she did. Oh my god, we beat this board. Wait, is this comp broken? I mean, that is the thing about Katarina. You can sometimes just scam fights. And if you make it a 5 Executioner, I'm more stuck here on 4 Executioner. Obviously, making it to 5 is huge because you have to hit like level 9 essentially to play it, unless you're cutting like Jarvan, which I don't think it's great. I mean, we are wrong side. We are gonna kill some units. This is, oh wait, our Katarina might be a genius. Oh, this unit is too fun to watch. Wait, is Bap's dead? Wasn't he really low HP? I guess not. It's 2 delayed damage. Okay. Oh, he's 9 lives. I was like, I thought he was 3 HP. He's the 9 lives. Oh man, 9 lives Zyrakan is not normal, man. That is insane. But we lock in the top 4 on a 3 streak here after hitting everything. So this is what I said. You know, the board sometimes can seem a little bit weak, but I mean, this is also such a coin flippy board. I mean, if you can get the positioning to push Katarina into backline, you are clearing people in these fights. You probably move Soul Fighter over, right? I mean, this is not worth an item slot. And just throw this. Also, we get body change here. Oh, we're gonna body change. Try to give that to the Katarina. Oh, yep. Try to give it to Katarina. Giant level 9 Kale board. What can Katarina do? She is stuck on front line. This fight's looking pretty bad. I think we might be dead. I think it is the end for us here. But a very cool game, and Tidal even FFs at the end. I mean, a very cool game from Tidal showing off this comp. I do really think there is a lot of, hey, what happened to the... I thought there was a go back button in this before. I guess I can just drag on this, just so we can like look at the comp one last time, so you guys can see, screenshot it, and play it in your own games. I mean, I would honestly say, in the mid game, I was a little bit unimpressed by this comp, but after we really got there, and like once Katarina actually started going into backline, we were winning a lot of fights. One thing I'm kind of curious about is why we don't do the split, the part the Red Sea positioning with Katarina, because I know normally people like that, Koboko here, Katarina here, and then people on the other side. I feel like that positioning could work here. I wonder if there's a reason why Tidal didn't go for it in this game. But I mean, still a really cool game showcasing the comp. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Twitch and Metafy. All my links down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.